Hamvention 2024. I'm here with Max from Ham Radio Prep, and they have a brand new app for iOS and Android both,
yes.
right? Yeah, both smartphone platforms that is in beta right now, will be out soon. It's going to be a free app for POTA and SOTA logging. We're going to take a look at it right now. So Max, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, of course. So let's start a new POTA activation in about, I don't know, let's give it 30 seconds.
Okay.
So all you have to do is you hit create a new logbook from the app, and you give it a name. So like, let's say you're saying, POTA May Hamvention. And then you add your activity. So we have POTA and SOTA activities and all the references. And let's say that my buddy Jason just said, yeah, just drive to this parking lot. It's a great park, blah, 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 but I don't know the reference. I don't want to go to the POTA app website and deal with its map. All I do is I hit find my park, and it shows me all the parks that I am nearby. And it shows me how far away I am from
Nice.
them. So, let's just click this Charles Young Buffalo Monument. It shows me the location to confirm. In larger parks, you might be deep in the park instead of right by the visitor center. If you wanted to change it, you can change those settings. But let's save it. And just like that, you have your park activation. So what I can do is you get fully featured logging. So I can go KC5 HWB. And the signal exchanges, it'll give me your information if you're at your home QTH, but if you're in the POTA spotting database, it'll actually put you at the park you're at.
Right, okay.
If you have a park to park that's not been spotted yet, you can just go to the park to park module, and I can enter in whatever park he might be at, so like US 2996. It'll, as you search, show the parks, so you can confirm that number. And any other information you might want to add when you're logging, frequency band mode. So I can put in, 14.230, and that'll show us up as SSB and 20 meters. And any other information, any notes, like I might say, famous YouTuber.
Well,
and
been called worse.
Punch it in, and then that's it. I did an entire activation at USO 732 on Thursday, just with the beta of the mobile app. It worked great. What's great too is that this syncs with our desktop website, so that when you're done with the activation, the POTA website doesn't like you to upload files from your phone for whatever reason. I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed that.
Yes.
So instead of having to export the ADIF, I've heard people email it to themselves, Discord it to themselves. Your logbook fully syncs with our website, so you just go to the website, you export the ADIF there, you export per park, so if you got a 2-fer or a 3-fer, you can get each individual park's file, and then you just upload it to POTA. They'll take it as a successful activation.
Cool.
So yeah, I would say at this point, the best mobile POTA logging experience once it's out.
It's definitely got some nice features in it. What is there going to be a name for it, or are you going to call it?
So it's going to be the World Radio League, because we're building it for the POTA features, but it's also going to have a fully featured, everything else for general logging. Maybe you don't want to bring a computer with you when you're traveling. You have like a 705, whatever the case may be, and you get all the great features that you might have, come to grow in love with the World Radio League. So you'll have the map as well, so you can see, the contacts from the park you're at, or wherever you might be, to the other station. And then also spotting will be built in as well. But that's the last thing we kind of have to human factors out. On the fly, of course, you can change any settings, so you can actually add a second park if you forget to. So I'll just add an example one. And you can add up to 5 parks, which I believe there's nothing more than a 5-fer, so.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think there's only 1 or 2 of those, but yeah, there are some 5-fers.
But so we have full support for really anything you'd want to do on the POTA side, and then on the general logging side as well, we're fully featured there as well.
Right, right. Cool, man. Well, thank you very much for the demo, and I hope you guys have a good show.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet.